you guys, Aubrey here. I am at my favorite place, which is Costco. So we are gonna go in, we're gonna get groceries for our family of 9. I like to get healthy within still a budget. So our budget for our family of 9 is around $1,200 a month, less if it can be, but that is kind of our new normal. So we're gonna go in and find what healthy deals they've got going on right now. Okay, you guys, we did it. We bought the big shark. You can't hardly see the sign. My husband had told our kids if it went on sale, we would buy it. Lo and behold, it's $100 off. And so, yeah, this bad boy is in our backyard now. All right, and I actually haven't been buying bagels this entire year because as you know, if you follow my channel, I'm doing baking our own bread products, but although I haven't bought them, I hadn't made them all year. So this week I finally broke down and I went ahead and made a double batch. So it would have been the amount of 2 rolls of the everything bagels. So for me to do that at home, I got the same amount and saved $8. This one kind of pains me to say because it is almost $10. I am gonna get one of these because I have been meaning to make sauerkraut for over a month and have yet to do it. So I'm gonna buy this to kind of tide me over until I can go ahead and make my own again, because clearly making your own with cabbage, it's usually about 50 to 60 cents a pound, is way cheaper. But this is excellent sauerkraut here. The Wild Brine is a really great brand. It is truly fermented. It only has salt and garlic with the cabbage. So it's really, really high in probiotics and really good for your gut health. I needed whole chickens. I'm not seeing any whole chickens. Oh, last ones, very last ones. I really like these beef snack sticks. I was wondering when they were going to go on sale again. Now, granted, last time they were on sale, the price was 8 something because the price was not that high, but that was a couple months ago. So of course, you know, we still got some inflation going on. But the reason I like these is because they are natural. They have 16 grams of protein in an entire stick, I believe, and actually half a stick is 1 serving with 8 grams of protein. It does have natural flavors, which I know I told you I don't prefer, but when it comes to prepared sausages like this is still a very decent brand with pretty decent ingredients, where I do sometimes let that one slide. Natural flavors is not on my 100% no-no list, while it is still something I try to avoid most often. And in the past, I would always get this turkey here. It is great ingredients. It is like pretty much nothing questionable at all, organic, all the good stuff, but $10.46 a pound is just too much for me. So I have moved on to permanently only buying the oven browned turkey breast. Now, this one is not organic, you shall see, but it is more than half of the price at $4.59 a pound, with still pretty decent ingredients. You can see there it does not even have natural flavor, just turkey breast, turkey broth, and sea salt and some sugar. And so I get this one here, and actually just recently got a deli slicer so I can slice it myself. So anyways, yeah, that is how I am feeding our family of 9, still having lunch meat and sandwiches, but at a much cost-effective way. I do also like this uncured Black Forest ham. Again, this one isn't organic either, but it is uncured, and it doesn't have, it does have some natural flavors there, but that is sometimes hard to get away from when it comes to lunch meat. This one is still $1 more per pound than the turkey, so it's $5.49 a pound, and then each package is just kind of weighted individually, so they'll each have their individual price. This one here is $9.33. Okay, and the last like cold cut type of like prepared meat that I get is the Canadian bacon slices. This Jones brand here is my favorite. Again, this one does have natural flavorings. Really hard to get away from that. Not impossible, but difficult. But if you compare these ingredients with pretty much any other style of Canadian bacon, you will see that this is heads above the rest when it comes to minimal ingredients. So I usually get 2 of these. We like to just eat them as little slabs of ham or on breakfast sandwiches. It's perfect for like an English muffin breakfast sandwich, as well as on our homemade pizzas. And as you can see, I also kind of like to have a variety of meat. So we've got turkey, we've got pork, we've got beef, and then I got some chicken. So it's pretty well rounded in the meat department. Okay, so I actually get most of my meat from my family who has a cattle ranch up in Arkansas. But one thing that I still don't love doing myself is forming hamburger patties. And you might think that's ridiculous. And if you have tips, I'd be more than welcome to hear them. But I feel like mine always fall apart. So anyways, also I'm gonna show you though, one of the best kept secrets here at Costco. And that is these organic grass-fed beef patties. And the reason that it's so wonderful is because even if you're not eating them as hamburgers, $4.89 a pound is still better price on beef than pretty much you're gonna find anywhere else. What's honestly crazy to me is something like this Angus choice beef patties that isn't even grass-fed is more per pound than that Kirkland grass-fed beef. So I'm just saying, of all the beef options they've got here, the grass-fed is just a great, great deal. And looky here, natural flavors. Like, why? Why do we have to put natural flavors in everything? It's super frustrating. Just tricking our taste buds. All right, Spindrift, my friend. I always wait. This goes on sale for sure once a year. Sometimes again around back to school time, but you can see it is $5 off. And so the reason I like Spindrift sparkling water is because it is in fact real squeezed fruit. So you can see on the back it is just lemon juice, lime juice, and grapefruit, orange juice, hibiscus. And so it doesn't have any natural flavors in this here, and my kids really like this sparkling water. All right, I've been watching some Costco hauls on YouTube. And I was seeing that a lot of the people I follow are getting these, and I figured I bet they are on sale. So I am in fact gonna get one of these for the kiddos. We make our own popsicles all the time, but this will just be super fun. Obviously we have 7 kids, so 35 is gonna disappear in like 2 seconds. Okay, and I haven't looked yet, but let's just bet, who wants to take a bet with me, that these stinking popsicles will have natural flavors. Let's take a gander. Heyo, look at that. No natural flavor. It actually says organic. Well, organic strawberry flavor, mango flavor, berry flavor. What does that mean? What does that mean? I'm assuming it's some kind of natural flavor. It doesn't say mango juice, blueberry juice, strawberry juice. It says flavor. I wonder what the difference is between organic flavoring and unorganic. I don't know. That's some research to be had. I usually stock up on frozen fruits and veggies, but I actually have quite a few still in my freezer this month. Coming on summer, I usually like to stock up on coconut water, but neither of the brands are on sale, and I just have a gut feeling they're gonna go on sale soon, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass them for now. When you shop at Costco enough, you kind of get a sense of their like sale rotations, and I don't know, you can just like sense them coming. So I am just gonna hold out hopes on the coconut water. All right, and thus far in 2023, although making so many bread products, tortillas have still bested me. So I'm still buying tortillas, although I've tried several different recipes several different times. I just haven't found the sweet spot, so I'm still gonna get 3 packages of the 36 count. Gonna get my Daisy cottage cheese. I am ordering from Azure Standard, and they have a cottage cheese that has like probiotics. So I think I'm gonna try that one out, but for now, so I'm gonna get this one. I would also, like, if they had options, I would get full fat, but this is their only one they have, is the 2% milk. Oh man, I bought this coffee last time I was here for the very first time I have ever seen it, and it already has an asterisk, so don't know what that's about, but it's not on sale. It's not asterisk 97, so they haven't done a closeout price yet. So I don't know, should I buy 1 or 2? We really liked it. Like, we far preferred this for cold brew coffee above every other brand I've ever bought here. So, not medium roast though. There's a light roast, medium roast. Last time they did have dark roast. I always buy 3 things of maple syrup. We really just like maple syrup is our preferred sweetener, obviously in normal uses for like waffles and pancakes, but also I use it to sweeten when I'm baking muffins and such. I just prefer it honestly better than honey. So I do still use honey sometimes in baking, but I use honey a lot more for like medicinal purposes and maple syrup for sweetening things. Okay, and here's the question is I usually get this fruit preserves. It is non-GMO, but it is not organic, and it is 27 cents an ounce. Right next to it, I've never tried this though, they have a cherry blueberry jam. Okay, it is organic, and it's only 16 cents an ounce. My worry is that we will not like it. That is always a hard choice. Okay, way cheaper, risking not liking it, but I'm gonna go ahead and go for this one here. And if we don't like it, we'll just have to deal with it because jelly is definitely not a necessity of life. So if your Costco has both options, I actually do not get organic almond butter. I do save money there. It goes from 24 cents an ounce. It jumps up to 44 cents an ounce. So almost double the price. So I just go ahead and get the regular almond butter because it still doesn't contain anything other than just simply roasted almonds. And we do have a daughter who is allergic to peanut butter, so we do have to have an alternative. And of the alternatives, that almond butter is by far the cheapest. We do like sunflower butter, but it just keeps going up and up in price. And I can't even find the brand and the variety that I like anymore at Trader Joe's. They used to have a plain unsweetened version. The last time I went, they only had the sweetened, and it was $6 for a much smaller container than that almond butter back there. So we're gonna go ahead and stick with almond butter for a while to try to save money on our budget that way as well. I do love Costco for their spices, herbs and spices. So recently they started carrying also basil and oregano, and they're both organic. Today I only need the basil. I also need some cinnamon. And then lastly, I just got some granulated garlic and chili powder. I wanted granulated onion, but they did not have it today. I'm needing some more coconut oil. If you've been here long, you know that this is my cheapest oil that I use. It is only 16 cents an ounce, with still it being a very high quality oil, opposed to like avocado oil, which is much more. So when I can, I use coconut oil. And then when I make homemade mayonnaise and such, where I need a liquid at room temperature oil, then I do use avocado. But for today, I'm gonna be getting 2 of the coconut oils. Okay, and with all of the bread making, clearly I need a bunch of flour. I have been milling my own grains now as well, but I'm still using this regular organic bread flour, all-purpose flour as well. I also just got my sourdough back up and running, so I will need flour for that as well to just feed my starter and to make lots of yummy sourdough goodness. I am also getting some of the Italian extra virgin olive oil. I get this one here because it is produced from Italy, so it's a single source. Apparently there's been some, like, when they test other olive oils, they don't always come out as pure oil, so I just go ahead and spend the extra. It is 25 cents an ounce, so this is what I use in bread making. I do not make mayonnaise with this because it tastes too olivey and I don't like it, so I use it mostly in baking, but now that I'm baking so much, I do go through quite a lot of it. And the most expensive oil purchase here is the avocado oil at 31, almost 32 cents an ounce. So I am definitely, it's very precious when I buy it, and I'm very particular on how I use it. One of me and my husband's favorite treats is probably this organic dried mango. We do sometimes share with the kids, but honestly, probably the majority of the time it goes to us adults, and it is 45 cents an ounce. Really delicious organic dried mango. I'm running low on applesauce, so I'm gonna pick up a package of that. I'm also almost out of pistachios, so I'm gonna pick up some of those. 31 cents an ounce, so this large 48-ounce package is $14.99. All right, somewhere down in here, I also got these collagen peptides. I usually buy a different brand, but this one was on a sale today, so I'm gonna try it out. It's unflavored, so I can add it to coffee or a smoothie or pretty much anything I want to, which is what I prefer. Okay, we have gone on quite the shopping spree here. Okay, standing in line, always the moment of truth. What will our total come to today? So as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, our grocery budget tends to be between $1,000 and $1,200 a month. Now, all of that is not just here at Costco today. So I do like to go to Aldi throughout the, periodically, every week to get our produce. And then I like to go to Trader Joe's, honestly less and less these days, but there were a couple staples that I was getting from there. And then I also have been ordering from Azure Standard. And of course, some Kroger trickles in. I do try to minimize the amount of times I go to the grocery store, because obviously, you know, the more times you go, the more you spend. It's just a fact, you know? So I try to come to Costco for sure once a month, sometimes twice a month, but really try to keep it to a minimum. Because the more we come here, the more fun things there are to buy, like the shark. One of my biggest things is realizing that, you know, other than like the chips and the veggie straws, I'm not really buying a lot of like junky snack food. Like these are real, just like real whole foods, oils and flours and nuts and things like that. So even though it might come to a high price, I at least know I'm not wasting money in a way that I could have been saving. So yeah, there's just not a lot. Maybe the fruit pops, you know, that's a bit of an extra. The Spindrift would be an extra. More or less though, it's pretty much, this basket is filled with a bunch of staples for our family's meals that we typically eat. Okay, so I only got the one, and I do like to go ahead and grind it. I do cold brew coffee, so I actually want it as coarse as it can be. I do know like fresh is best and whatnot, but this is just a convenience factor. Almost lost it there, but we're good. I did want to clarify that when I said that this grocery haul was our like essentials or staples, I was not trying to insinuate that we actually like desperately need everything that I bought. I'm just trying to say I didn't really go over and above on like crazy amounts of snacks. I do realize if you are on an extreme budget type of situation, like we don't need pistachios, I don't need to buy collagen powder. So I did want to be sensitive there, but if you would like me to do some form of extreme budget challenge, I would actually think that I would be up for that and want to try that out. Still eating whole, nourishing, real foods, but seeing what we could buy on an extreme budget and not just our typical budget. Okay, so I've been coming in at Costco around $600, and today was unfortunately no different. So this Costco haul here for our family of 9, kicking off the month of June, was $584. So, you know, if you want to count that at what, $16 savings. But yeah, so with our $1,000 to $1,200 budget, I've got about half my budget left to spend throughout the month at various places and grocery stores. I don't get a lot of produce here at Costco, and as you can see, I get most of my cold cut type meat here, but not beef or a lot of other things. So anyways, that is it for today. If you like healthy living on a budget, make sure you subscribe to our channel, Rod Squad TV, and join the family. And until next time, you guys have a very blessed day.